Hey there, treasure fans, your pal Big D back here again with another weekly news announcement. And this is for December 17th, 2019. Those of you new to my channel, like to do every week is I put this up every Monday, and what I discuss in here is what's coming out on Blu-ray and DVD for the current week, the following week, and then anything that's majorly announced. So this episode is obviously dealing with what's coming out tomorrow, December 17th, 2019. I'm also going to be talking about what's coming out on Christmas Eve, because yes, new release Tuesdays on Christmas Eve this year, and talk about a few things that were discussed. So let's get started. So, boy, feel like I'm kind of in a lost world there. Ooh, there we go. Hey, how's it going? So, okay, so let's talk about this week. This week's got a couple big releases coming out, and a lot of little stuff too. This is probably the last really major release day before Christmas. So tomorrow we do have Rambo: Last Blood, the fifth movie in the Rambo series, coming out on DVD, Blu-ray, and there is a 4K. And Best Buy will have a 4K Steelbook coming out tomorrow. Also tomorrow, Downton Abbey, the movie, comes out tomorrow. There is no 4K for that, at least that I could find. It's only Blu-ray and DVD. However, there is a special edition coming out tomorrow. If you stayed at the very end of the video, I have a picture at the very end of this video what the special edition looks like. I think it comes with like it's like some recipes and some other stuff that comes with it. Also tomorrow, the other big theatrical title coming out tomorrow is Ad Astra, and that's going to be DVD, Blu-ray, and 4K. I could not find any information on special editions of that tomorrow. It's basically straight across. Now, all three of these movies you should have no problem finding anywhere tomorrow. They're going to be everywhere. Also tomorrow, Shout Factory releasing Silver Bullet Special Edition. That one you're only going to be able to get on Amazon or be able to get off Shout Factory's website. If you order from a Shout Factory, I seriously doubt you're going to be able to get it for the holidays. Also tomorrow, it looks like Sony's releasing Look Who's Talking, the first one, and Cable Guy tomorrow. The only bummer part about those is they're really expensive, like $20-25, and there's nothing on them. There's no special features. Then also the last theatrical movie coming out tomorrow will be Abominable. That's coming out on Blu-ray, DVD, 4K, and there is a 3D of that as well. There's no extra special editions other than the 3D, but that comes out tomorrow. You should be able to find that anywhere. Also, the movie Trick comes out tomorrow, and that should be, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to find that at Best Buy. It's a horror movie. Looks pretty interesting. Then also Killjoys: The Final Season comes out tomorrow, along with a movie with Dolph Lundgren called Acceleration. I have no idea what that's about, but it comes out tomorrow. Let's see here. And then the last thing coming out tomorrow is the collection 3 of the Universal Horror Collections. That one has Tower of London, Man-Made Monster, Horror Island, and The Black Cat. So that is it for tomorrow. Again, there's a couple big theatrical titles. Well, I mean big as in they were in theaters. And there's a few little smaller things, but not as much. Now, let's talk about next week. Next week's a pretty rough week because the day before Christmas, they don't have a tendency to release too much. Although there is one theatrical title coming out this week, although it was limited theatrics, and that's the Judy Garland movie. That does come out next week. Also, we have Batman Beyond, the complete series on Blu-ray. I think it's just a repackaging. Then we do have a movie called After Party, which sounded really interesting. I read the synopsis about it. It's a horror movie about a bunch of YouTuber bloggers that actually go to some big, like, they're all called together. They're to some party, and of course there's a killer there taking them all out. And the last movie, it's actually, I'm pretty sure it was direct to DVD, but it is a sequel to the movie The Gallows 2, which I've heard so far it's gotten pretty good reviews by a lot of people. And they're saying it's a lot better than the original, which, oddly enough, I've never seen the original. I own it too. It was in a horror pack. So, yeah, that's it. Like I said, this week and next week, there's not much coming out. A couple big titles I know for me tomorrow. I'm getting Rambo. I will be getting one of the other movies in this list for somebody for Christmas. I'm not going to say who or what. I will tell you afterwards because I don't want to ruin it because they watch my videos. And I really want to get Ad Astra, but I have a funny feeling I'm a little short on funds because the holidays, so I may have to wait till after Christmas to get that one. I really do want Trick, too, because it looks like a really cool horror flick. All right, now let's talk about what was announced. So, announcement-wise, there's a few things announced and a few things I kind of got to scratch my head about. I think the thing I got to scratch my head about is they're releasing Bulletproof 2. So if you've been around quite a while like I have, the original Bulletproof, Adam Sandler, Damon Wayans, really funny, great movie, really funny. And here it is, like 30 years later, they're making a sequel with a couple people I didn't really recognize in there. Yeah. So that will be coming out the 7th of January. So if you're really interested, it comes out in a couple weeks. Also, a movie called The Great War with Ron Perlman comes out February 11th. Let's see here. The bigger titles, we got, let's see here, a movie called Western Stars coming out the 19th this month. So, shoot, that's 2 days from now. They just announced it. All right. Also, a movie that's getting a lot of buzz, a movie called Parasite, is coming out the 28th of next month. Hunt for Red October is being re-released in a 4K finally, and that's coming out on the 25th of February. There's also going to be a limited edition Best Buy Steelbook for that one as well. And then let's see here, the bigger titles announced this week was obviously Jay and Silent Bob, the reboot, is coming out the 21st of next month, so that's not that far away. I know it was in theaters really briefly. I thought for sure it was going to be a little bigger theatrical run, and it didn't. So, but that I'm going to be buying it for sure. I love Jay and Silent Bob. Those are great movies, man. Mallrats, Clerks, shoot. I mean, yeah, you got to own that stuff. Clerks, yeah, I mean, come on. So Clerks 2 and, oh my gosh, just think about the cool stuff. So anyways, that does come up 21st. And then the last title, the one, even though I really Jay and Silent Bob, the ones I'm most excited about is they finally announced 2 more Andy Sedaris movies. Finally. I mean, I was so bummed when the last 2 came out a couple months ago and they didn't announce, Mill Creek didn't announce anything else new. It's like, man, they're going to stop here. They have announced Fit to Kill and Hard Hunted will both be out on the 17th of March. Yours truly right here will be buying both those because they are the cheesiest movies in the world, but I love the Andy Sedaris movies, so we'll definitely be getting those. Super excited. They're going to be on Blu-ray. Really excited. Mill Creek actually does a really good job on those, considering they're kind of the really B, C, D titles from a long time ago. They actually look really good, and the production value is actually really high on them, even though they're really cheesy. So, really stoked on that. Really, really excited about that. So, can't wait. You know, I love Andy Sedaris movies. What's that make now? They got, I think they only left like, 4 more after that? So, hopefully by the end of next year, at this time next year, I'll be like, I got the whole Andy Sedaris series on Blu-ray. We'll see. So that's it. That's what's coming out this week, next week, and it was announced. I will be doing a weekly update next Monday, even though that's going to be the day before Christmas Eve. I'm not going to be much to talk about because I know the Tuesday after Christmas, which is New Year's Eve, there is nothing. I mean, I think I saw one movie on there I never heard of before. There is nothing coming out on New Year's Eve. So, but I can tell you this, next month's going to be a big month. There, like the second and third week of January are huge. There's a lot of big titles coming out then. So, if you get some Christmas money, I would just hold on to it because I guarantee you next month you're going to spend it all. But yeah, that's it. So, I'm going to show you what I picked up because I did pick up a couple things last week, even though I really shouldn't have. I just could not do it. But, leave me some comments below. Have you heard any of these movies coming out? Are you going to pick up anything like this, or is this on your Christmas wish list? Let me know. I finally did get down and I commented on everybody's commented the last few days on my videos. Thank you guys all so much for the comments. I got back to everybody. Sorry it took me so long. It's a little busier this time of the year, but I did manage to comment to everybody. I really appreciate that. I really appreciate the comments. I love the comments. I really do. I like responding to them. I like the stuff people have to say. I appreciate everything. I really appreciate the people that comment. I really do. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate everybody. Don't get me wrong. I love everybody that watches my videos and shares these things. That's awesome. But it's neat to actually get a conversation going too. So, matter of fact, I was talking about this too. I'm really considering doing some sort of like exchange program when Dollar Tree comes out, because I really noticed that like on the West Coast we get certain titles, and then the East Coast gets certain titles, but there's not a lot of crossover. So I'm trying to work something out to where I can work out, like if I got a movie that somebody really wanted, somebody else got a movie somebody else really wanted, we could swap them. Obviously, the only thing it would cost is like, shipping. But I'm trying to work something out. What would you guys think about? Would you be interested in doing that? Because a lot of people have commented on my videos about, man, I wish I would have found that, or I wish I would have found that at Dollar Trees. And I'm sitting there going, and for example, I really wanted was it Miracle on 34th Street, the Blu-ray that was at some place. Some people seem to give them. I went to 8 Dollar Trees. I never saw one of those things. So I also wanted the movie Transcendence, which was like $1. And again, never saw it in mine, but a lot of people found them, especially I noticed like in Midwest and East Coast. So it's something I'm toying around with. I'm going to try to work out a little bit more. But let me know what your comments down below. Is anybody interested in that? Because I know a lot of people have commented to me like, I wish I would have found it. If you find that one, let me know. So, because there was a few things in my Dollar Tree video that people that had responded and said, wow, I didn't see that anywhere. Specifically, like the Starship Troopers 3-pack that I found. Or, oh gosh. I'm trying to think now from some of the when I was looking over the comments today. was it Malibu Shark Attack, stuff like that, people? If you find them, let me know. So I'm trying to work something out, see if there's something to work out. And would you guys be interested in that at all? I've talked about this before, and I haven't got a lot of comments from it, but if there's something that I could work up to where, obviously, like if I and one other person, somebody else got that movie I really wanted, and I got the movie they really wanted, obviously you wouldn't pay each other for the movie. It'd just be a swap, but the only thing you'd be paying for is shipping. So let me know if this is something you're interested in. If you're not, I get it, no big deal. I'm just trying to do something to help support the movie community, and for people to be able to get some of those movies they can't get. So let me know what your thoughts are. Now, with that being said, let me show what I did pick up last week. So I did pick up a few because there was a couple big titles. So I did get It Chapter 2 Steelbook. Had the first one, had to get the second one. Of course, I had to get this. So it's a beautiful steelbook. I absolutely love it. Really cool use of red, and like the whole Pennywise in the middle. You got the kids on one side, you got the adults on the other side. Really well done. So I picked up that. I also got, of course, Once Upon a Time in Hollywood, because I had to get this one. I literally, the only movie I don't have in steelbook now of Tarantino's is Reservoir Dogs. I looked up this weekend. I got all the other movies in steelbook now, so of course I had to get this. I love the back cover even more than the front cover. The dog just sitting there going, "What's up?" So, but really good movie. If you haven't seen this movie, it's a must-see. I love this movie. Probably one of my favorites of the year. And then I did pick up, because all they do is hear buzz about this darn movie, so I did get it, and that is The Fanatic. I actually had a bunch of certificates at Best Buy, so I didn't pay anything for it. But everybody said this movie is so bad, it's good. You know me on my channel, I love movies that are so bad, so good. And it was free, so can't pass it up. So I got that. And the last thing I did get is, I didn't even know this was coming out. I walked into Best Buy and I saw it, and I felt really bad about it. I did get the Orville Season 2. I'm a big fan of this show. I really like this show. And Season 2 was way better than even Season 1. I really liked Season 1, but Season 2 had some really good stories to it. Really enjoyed it. If you've watched this show, you know what I'm talking about. Jalosia. If you've seen the show, you know what I'm talking about. But really well done show. I really like it. Seth MacFarlane, I mean, it's such an homage to Star Trek The Next Generation. It's ridiculous. So really excited to finally get this one. Again, this was a surprise me. I walked in and went, what? I didn't see it coming out. So I was stoked to get that. But that's it. That's what I picked up last week. Just so you guys know, I did get a comment. When I was reading through some of the comments, some people asked me, every week it seems like you're getting a bunch more DVDs, or Blu-rays or whatever else. How are you going to watch all these things? Where do you keep them all? I do have a collection of over 10,000 movies. Easily over 10,000. Probably more like 11 or 12,000. You want to throw in my Laserdiscs, my VHS, my HD DVDs, and oh shoot, I got a couple other things too. I got the DivX. I have a couple DivX discs. I got all kinds of stuff. A lot of it's packed away because I live in a really small place. I don't have this place. That's why I've never done a collection video where you show you my whole collection, because I just don't have it all out. Some of it has to be packed away because I live in a one-bedroom apartment with 5 people right now, so there's not a lot of room to be able to move stuff around. Now, my wife and I, we are going to be moving into a different place here, hopefully in the near future. And at that point, we'll have a lot more room, and I'll be able to set it all up the way I used to have it set up, which was awesome. I loved it back then. It's really hard when I don't have access to a lot of my movies because they're all boxed away. But I do have a large collection, and they're collecting movies for me is what I love to do. I really love to collect movies. I just like to, I'll bust them out and just be looking through them like this. I forgot to mention this too. I got this for my wife. It finally came in. I ordered it 3 months ago. It's Veronica Mars Season 1. So it's stuff like that. I love having that stuff. I'll be able to look at it. I go through, I organize my movies all the time, the ones I can't organize. I'm always messing with them and updating databases and stuff like that. It's just my hobby. It's what I like to do. I'm an avid Lego builder. I do build Legos from time, I build Lego sets and stuff like that. It's what I do to get away from all the craziness that is life, to kind of get myself out of my head. So I do. Now, my plan is, have I seen every movie I own? No way, not even half. I've probably only seen maybe 70% of the movies I own. But my thought process is that someday physical media is going to be gone, or at least it'll only be available at like secondhand shops or thrift shops or Goodwills or something like that. So at that point, I've got a ton of movies. I will never be without a movie to be able to watch, a new movie to be able to watch. So that's kind of the way I do it. I figure, someday I'm going to retire. I'm going to have a lot of time on my hands and be able to just start watching some of these movies I've never watched before. But it's part of my collection. It's kind of like a lot of people collect Hummel figures and stuff like that, or collect movie posters. I know somebody collects movie posters, no reason for it. Can't put them all up, but he collects them because that's what he enjoys. So it's just my collection. It's what I love to do. That's why I like the Dollar Tree so much, man. you know, I can go for $50 to Dollar Tree. I'm coming home with looks like a whole movie collection, you know. So it's pretty awesome, and that's the reason why I do it. I love movies, I really do, and I love collecting, and it's a really good hobby that really gets me out of my head and really gets, you know, and lets me do something what I consider really fun. So let's get off my box here, but thank you guys all for watching. I really, really, truly appreciate you guys. Are absolutely awesome. Thank you so much. I want to wish everybody safe travels out there right now. We're getting really close to the 2 big days being Christmas and New Year's, so be really careful out there. I know a lot of Christmas parties like that are going on now. I have to go to a couple myself. So, you know, always keep an eye out there. Be on the lookout for this week. I'm going to be posting 2 reviews. I'm going to be reviewing the latest Jumanji movie, and I do have my tickets already for Star Wars, which I'll be seeing Thursday night. So be looking for Friday. I'll be posting my review of the last of the Skywalker saga. So be on the lookout for that, and then I will post some more videos. I will be also posting a video probably next week of my top 10 movies of last year. So I got a few more videos coming out. So again, thank you guys all for watching. I really appreciate it. Click the like button down below. If you enjoyed the video, click the subscribe button to see more videos by me. Leave me some comments down below. Let me know what your thoughts are, what's going on, how things going. Click the subscribe button. It'll notify you every time I put a video. I just want to thank you guys all again for watching. I really, really, really appreciate it. Everybody take care. Always keep playing because you never know what you're going to find. And as always, live long and prosper. Bye.